Park will have to close completely.
People interface.
The way of things. When there's a government shutdown, the parks would close.
You read it and see what it says here.
They cut them a contingency plan, and that is they
like,
furlough about 85% of their employees.
You're lazy, Walt. You're kind of lazy.
With the skeleton staff, read just a little extract from that plan. They say staffing will be.
You say, well, you have a lower division education, right? Okay, you were kind of, there's a little bit of expression you have in you. And the tangents you run on from the little expression that you've learned for the lower division, I would say was as a result was because I had to work after that, and I had to make it through work to survive, to pay rent, what such not, whatever you call, right? Do these things, right?
Thanks very much. Did you happen to notice what was on the table today, literally, while the president sat with his cabinet and spoke with reporters? Curious case of the fake movie poster. Next on The Ridiculous.
That's how you do that. He says that.
Right, but a talking gecko. Why?
I'll
tell you why. Because
they say you're a talking dog. You know what I mean? And like you're skipping around, now you're just showing off, you're showcasing. Your dogs really don't like you to do this. It's condescending and stuff like that.
I ask if you
I'm like, well, the Vector Psalm says, along with my priorities, tell me to use a better judgment of myself. And you might think that's diarrhea at the mouth.
Or more on car insurance.
But a $50 deductible for us is a great thing to have. And you're like, well, but you know what? In reality, you're not photogenic. In reality, you're not part of the younger generation movement. You're just a stanky, disabled, McDonald's eating, Ford driving, 2-dog having, motorcycle riding, tree smoking dude who be trying to criticize and objectify TV.
True story of Ruth Bader Ginsburg on the basis of
on things that's right now. And I'll say to myself, okay, that might be the case in some situation. But the thing of it is, these commercials right here can put a copyright block on me and say, no, they ain't having it. And that's it. So they say, such Lou, right?
If technical
Just
fabrics
Lou.
can improve athletic
Because ain't nothing else gonna happen if you sit there and waste your breath when you try to do that TV and whatnot. So you say, and you just lose. You have to
And
lose.
sheets will help keep you cool.
And people like, oh, you know what I'm saying? I can go to Secresis. I can do this. I'm about this. Here's a bond of mine that we use as a method of such and such of expression that we enjoy. And that's like, you know what I'm saying, strike curious poses and whatnot. But I be like, that's not my thing, you know what I'm saying? I don't be sitting up here and saying I'm this other dude with all kind of networks around me and all this other stuff. I just be doing me, and I'm playing ball for real. Swag is a liability. But I tell you, what it is you be frugal, you be prudent, you be practical. You know what I'm saying? Penny-wise or whatnot, right?
With our laser-measured cargo liners.
Start where your starting point is.
Order yours
The 1,000 journey step starts with the first step.
The first time I saw Gene Wilder in person,
It might be hard for some people. We might say I'm giving up in some parts of my life. With them parts right there, you gotta cut off accept losses about and incorporate them.
Time now for The Ridiculous, and there's plenty to talk about from when the president was on camera today with his cabinet, or the acting cabinet.
And look at Anderson Cooper, right?
Misdirection, half-truths, and no truths about everything from the
And you know what I'm saying? And I gotta put a naked eye on what he's talking about.
I just want to focus
And
on
that's
something else
Oaks
that was on the
right
table.
there.
Literally,
You know what I'm
on the
saying?
table in front of him. Never mentioned.
That's carpentry right there. And trust.
Poster-sized.
Oh, am I expert?
Featuring a picture of the
Mont
president
Blanc. You ever held the Mont Blanc?
Now the question is,
Do you know what the fancy paper is, right? You know what bone
I don't
is
know
on
why I was
card.
there. I saw it when we were in there with the press pool and took a picture of it
Here's
and
the
sent it
press.
out on Twitter. But
Mr.
I haven't
President
spoken to anyone at
of
the
the
White
United
House
States
about
of
why it's
America.
there or where that came from. But it did sort of underscore the reality TV.
The whole thing of it is you put time, you think first thoughts glaze over right, nice comb hair, comb and
The
whatnot.
president listening to cabinet
You say,
officials and seeing that poster.
Nice counsel,
Here's what
right?
you know, now back in November,
And you
the president
thinking,
tweeted the picture.
2019, you activating like you getting you get some correlations going on, right? You got some correlations going on. You wait, hold on, let's look at some lists or whatnot.
But the fact that the
Let's
president
look at some
tweeted that 3 months
and
ago,
let's listen what
it doesn't
Anderson
even
Cooper
explain
said.
at all what it was doing
Yes.
at today's cabinet meeting or why it had been printed out to movie poster size in the first place. I mean, the president did say...
See, right there, you snag right there, right there. You take that topic, the press takes that topic, and boom, they throw up columns after columns after columns, and that right there is a recalibration of what they're setting up in 19. I don't preach, but I'm saying, look what he's saying. They're formulating, and I'm not being a bird. I'm not bird calling for you to have Tourette's about something. I was like, where did you come from? Deal with your lower division,
Winter's coming.
lower division, education. And like I say, you know what? A lot of the times is the campaign starts early. If you look at every presidency,
movie posters, but I do love my Game of Thrones, and I have been compared to
You know
Great
what I'm
White
saying?
Walker, which I must admit I do sort of see a resemblance.
And
But
see,
if
so-
you're going to rip off a TV show, should this White House be ripping off a show in which Jon Snow...
see, so this is this right here is not an interrogation from me. This is where I'm like, I'm lost, you know what I'm saying? I heard ridicule list. It looked like bubblegum graffiti, you feel me? And like, you know what I'm saying? But I seen lists, because you do a word search from a word search. You seen ridicule lists. Ridicule lists. Now that in itself is and has an umbrella of details in a lot of different directions. They go down towards one truth. Who will be the president in 2020? Okay, so now everybody throws in their tickets. And wait a minute. That is a topic sentence. That is a thesis. Let's put the umbrellas up. Let's go with them branches or whatnot. And that's how we do things on that.